What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for BABA, and you can see that since last Friday, prices have went up a little bit, but it's not doing that great either. And let's go over the chart to figure out what possibly can occur later on. So just like JD, BABA made a large drop down lower. Since this high is lower than the previous one, we can go ahead and move it over. So JD actually reached its measure move target just a few days ago, but BABA still has not, and it's targeting the 55 level. However, the market's going to try, attempts to reach this level. It's not guaranteed to reach it, but it's going to try a couple of attempts. So since this drop up higher, we saw one large attempt down. Prices broke out of that attempt, and then it formed another attempt right over here. So these two smaller attempts are kind of like the second and last attempt to reach this level. So this is turning into a failure to reach this measure move target, because this $80 support level is not letting prices drop down lower. You see that prices are clearly stopping at this level, and it's not letting price drop lower. So the bulls are defending this level. They're like, okay, well, $80 is like the cheapest I can get it, so I'm just gonna continue holding and buying at this level. I don't want the price to drop any lower. Or the sellers, they refuse to sell any lower, and they want higher prices before they can sell. So you clearly see this $80 level is holding, whichever way you look at it. I'm gonna go and mark this resistance here because it is important. So we have this resistance at the 120 level. $80 level is a very strong support. We started breaking down below it this week, and then you can see towards the end it was a failure. So it was kind of like a failed breakout, and we're rallying a little bit higher. So this could turn into a failure to reach this measure move target, because we saw one large attempt and then two smaller attempts to reach it, and it still hasn't reached it. So this could turn into a failure. That would just be an assumption right now, because we can still just drop down practically Monday and continue to reach it. So right now we need to see a reversal pattern. We need to see a trap setup, meaning we need to see prices go up, try to go down 2 times, fail, and hold to reverse. So that would be a trap, because now sellers tried once, twice to go lower. Market moves in twos. If it can't do it twice, it's most likely going to do the opposite, which is reverse. So we need to see a confirmed trap occur off of this level, because it is setting up to do that. But again, we need to see confirmation, because right now we can just assume, oh, it looks like it's not reaching the measure move target, we'll just buy right now and hold to the 120 level, and then all of a sudden prices still continue to drop down lower, because again, it was still information. It's setting up to be a failure, but it's not confirmed to be a failure right now. So we'll see if that occurs. It is very good that it's holding that $80 level. Let's go and clear the chart, put on that horizontal line. You clearly see the pushes off of this level were kind of weak. You can see prices pushed off this level, went over here. Prices pushed off this level, went over here. But prices broke outside this level, and it couldn't even go lower. It just failed again. So there's some buying occurring here, and they want to support this level. We'll see if it continues. My bet is that it probably won't, just because of this bearish bias downward. And I mean, a bunch of Chinese stocks, JD reached its measure move target, so we could see that on BABA. But again, we can't discount the fact that this $80 level is holding. So you don't want to be taking a short position, or taking a short position right into this $80 level, because it is holding 3 times already. So this could be a triple bottom for prices to rebound off of. So we'll see how it sets up, but it is looking pretty good for now. So that's all I have for BABA on the daily chart. Here is BABA on the weekly chart. So it's clearly there was this very large downtrend in play. Prices broke outside of the downtrend. Textbook says that after a downtrend break, we expect 2 pushes in that direction. So we saw one large push down, and we got the second large push down, but again, it's not reaching it, because this $80 level is acting as support, because prices are basically going more sideways than down right now. So that's a good sign, because it looks like the downtrend is very weak, and we could be seeing a reversal. So let's just say this $80 level holds and we get the reversal pattern. What does that mean? It means that prices are going to go back to the top side of the range, because prices are going from the highs to lows, lows to the highs inside of this yellow range. So if we just hit the lows, it's going to go up to the highs. That's if we see the reversal pattern first. So if we do that, maybe we even break outside of it and make another large impulse. So this is one large impulse up. The second large impulse could be starting right here, and that would be targeting the 140 level. So we'll see if that occurs. If we just break a little bit higher and start dropping down lower, then you can see that it never set up, for that potential trade. It just continued to drop down lower towards this target. We'll see if it holds. No one knows the future. So what traders do is they wait for a setup or a trap setup. So they expect something to occur, and when it does occur, then they can capitalize on it. So in this case, let's just say they are expecting for the shorts to get trapped for a long trade, and then that's when they'll enter long. They're not going to enter long right now, because now you can still get trapped. It would be very aggressive. Basically, if you take it right now, you're very aggressive. You're taking a risk here because we could still go lower. So that's how traders looking at it. Everyone's different. There's so many different strategies in the market. Some traders might be like, oh man, I already see the confirmation, I'm just gonna buy. So maybe they see that. I wasn't, I didn't train that way, from my education experience. But either way, this is looking like we could get that second leg up, but it's not guaranteed because nothing has happened yet. So we'll wait and see if that occurs. But that's all I have for Baba. If this $80 level leads to a nice rebound, it could be going up to the 120, possibly even the 140. If we just see a little bounce up higher and probably even selling right away or even now, possibly Monday, then you can see that it never set up and prices are still going to go drop lower to this low 50s target. So that's all I have for Baba this week, Friday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Friday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.